Hey trumpet players, today I wanted to share some helpful tips on how you can have a nice clean trumpet. The supplies that you'll need are brushes, soap, valve oil, slide grease, and a cup, and a bucket to put your trumpet in, and of course, a trumpet. Step 1. Fill a large tub with lukewarm water. Now that you have a tub full of soapy lukewarm water, you want to take your trumpet apart and put all the pieces in the water. You want to make sure that the valves are all taken out. You want to put the valves in a separate cup, and I'll show that later. Now that all the parts of the trumpet have been taken off, you can now put the main part of the instrument in the water. I would wait at least 5 minutes for the hot water and the suds to soak into the horn, and then come back in a cup where only the water reaches the valve holes and they don't reach the springs, because it's very important to make sure that the springs don't get wet during this process. Now that the trumpet has been soaking in soapy water for 5 minutes, you want to run this snake throughout all the instrument under the water. I'm just going to show you on the top of the surface just so you can get an idea, but like you want to do this all underneath the water because it'll work much more effective. And you also want to do that for the slides as well. And remember, underneath the water. Now that the trumpet's all clean, we now have to dry all the parts. Now that the trumpet has been cleaned, you'll want to place all the parts on a towel and let them dry. The trumpet has dried, it's time to reassemble. And before you put any slides, it's best to put the valves in first. Now ever so sparingly, put a little bit of valve oil on each part of the valves. And then insert them in their right spot. Now that the valves are in, you can now put in all the slides. Now that everything's together, you're now ready to play.